Thank you very much. It's a beautiful reading. There seems to be a poem about a quest for knowledge. But is it a coincidence that this poem is written from a female perspective?
I don't think so. I agree with you. It's a poem written from a woman's perspective, but I think it can work for all human beings. It's not about knowledge exactly. It's about dealing with knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking for knowledge, the way.
Yeah. Seeking for knowledge, not meaning the knowledge itself, but how people deal with knowledge. Many people have knowledge, but they misuse it, and this poem has something to do with transcendentalism. You know, whenever one got in touch with the knowledge in a way of philosophy or something, it's a way something like nirvana when in Buddhian philosophy.
Aren't you also saying that the quest or looking for knowledge, that the knowledge is already inside you?
Yeah. Reading, I said in the last of the poem, reading does not need eyes, but it needs more things more important than eyes.
I think we're getting it. Because in your poems, loneliness, I think, plays a large part. Or maybe solitude. I quoted, you couldn't understand what I said, but there was a poem on your website in which you say how nice it is to be in your bed without a man, with two pillows, and you can turn the other half of the bed into a library. You can put books all over the place.
Yes, exactly. My bed used to be a library. The other part when I love this case.
Are you a messy person?
I'm married, but no.
Well, married people can be messy.
Sorry? Yeah, I'm messy, of course. Every poet must be messy. I think so.
But that loneliness, there's loneliness and there's solitude. The solitude of learning and looking inwards.
Loneliness does not mean to be alone. You can be alone among people, and you can, whenever you are alone, you can feel people around you. This I think is a decision, internal decision, to be alone or not.
There's a poem which we would have liked to read, but there's not enough time for it, which is the Village Idiot. And in that poem you speak of a young girl who was mentally challenged, so this is a bit, she's retarded, I think?
Yeah, I mean myself.
You mean yourself?
Yes.
You mean yourself as a village idiot?
Yeah, why not?
I need to reread that poem.
Yes, okay.
Well, now I need to do that later, because I think she was abused by a man.
Yeah, no. Poets are liars.
They are?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't know that.
No, a poet must be a liar, or he will be a poor poet. You are can use it as a metaphor. Metaphor is lying. When you see I catch the sun and bring it to my level and gather the stars and make all these liars. So,
but this was a very innocent girl and a mad girl, as you described her.
I think, for myself at least, or most of poets are poor in proceeding life. I mean, whenever a human being is very is feeling very harmony in his life, everything is okay, everything is obvious, everything is clear, he would never write a poem, would never paint a painting or something. He will never be an artist. He will live deeply only. Whenever a human being shocked by something, feel that life is not okay, something wrong with it. I think he had three options. Either to totally delete his life by committing suicide, or going flee from life by mentally by being crazy or mad, or the otherwise fleeing from life by writing or by painting or by playing in composing music or any kind of artist. So I consider art to be a kind of fleeing from life, or whenever you can't mend these cracks in life, you select this way to write poems or compose music or so on. So I can believe that a poet has something has something not constant, not some cracks in him.
So when you're writing about the things that shock you, for instance, you're facing reality. You're not escaping from it, are you?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that these things shocking me is very special. No, whenever you see ugliness everywhere, anywhere, anything not going right, you can make it, you can feel it as to be as a cracking or shocking thing for you.
Right. But in your three possibilities of reacting to something, there was one missing, I think, and the fourth one, that is acting. Trying to change the situation that you dislike.
I said whenever you can.
When you can.
When things ugly, when things ugly is larger than you, is what can you do?
Do you agree with Isha that poets need to? I mean, you already said that we need to be chaotic, but do we also need to be a little bit mad?
Yeah.
Inside? Is there a logic in the unlogical?
Yeah. The question is, please again, sorry.
Do you need to be a little bit mad or insane to write good poetry?
I don't need. I must be. I must be.
You are?
Yeah. I think all of us has a thread of madness or something. I'm sorry for saying that, but this is my belief. I don't believe that anyone is fully 100% minding and logic, and every one of us has his own madness a way or another.
And are you in a special state of mind when you start writing your poetry?
Yes, as Valerie said, the first line is a heaven gift. Whenever you are in a case of writing poetry, you kept unease, you kept feeling like you are not quite well, till the first line appears in your mind and struck you, and this the poem will come.
And do you have a specific time when you write?
Yeah, night and never but night.
Complete darkness.
Yeah, and complete loneliness. Even I am with others, as I told you, because I can make the decision to be alone whenever I want. This is I don't know if it is a talent or it's a practice or something, but I can create my own loneliness whenever I want. So the calmness, loneliness, the night, and the first line.
So you write till the sun comes up?
Sorry?
You write till the sun?
Sun, no. I hate sun. I kept this morning. It was sunny in the terrace of our hotel. I kept looking at the eyes of Dutch people here. They look at the sun.
Gratefully.
Yeah,
we're happy that the sun is finally here.
In Egypt, I hate the sun. We hate the sun because it's very hot, and it's not like the sun here, mild and rare. Of course, no, I hate the sun also.
You're part of many unions and groups. Among one of them is the Egyptian Women Writers Union.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the position of women writers in Egypt?
Yeah, I think that most of you know Dr. Nawal Saadawi. I think she's a famous feminist lady and a very great one. She used to be fought in Egypt for of course because she is working and fighting with the woman to achieve her freedom and her dignity. Islamic people, fundamental Islamic people in our country, and we have Azhar, we have Al-Azhar mosque in our country, and this is a disaster, really. They kept fighting her all the time till she fled to Belgica, but the group, the party is still working, of course, and God help us.
Are you able to say and write what you want?
Yeah, I write so bravely. I never scare anything. I write in all my opinion. Yeah, you know what? In Egypt we have freedom to write, and this is not good at all. I don't.
You have freedom to write.
Write anything you want.
You think that's not good?
Yeah, I tell you why. In the last era of Al-Sadat, Anwar al-Sadat, we were the previous generations were not able to write anything, so they could be in charge with energy to make something, to make
literature.
Yeah, to make a revolution or something. Nowadays, this government is very cunning, very, what can I say, very intelligent.
Clever.
Yeah, very clever. They make us, they make you speak as you want and write as you want. So you are entering your energy in writing. And that's why I suspect totally that something good will happen. No revolution, not everything.
Less freedom, people will become more powerful, more and more.
No, I'm writing. I write articles every day.
Right.
Who read it? The ones who read my articles are the ones who don't need to read it. They are in it. But the ignorant people.
So why do you write it?
They don't read.
But why do you write it?
I read because I will die. I don't write.
Me too.
But I have some hope that will, on the long run, will make something. But you know, most of our people and new generations, especially, are absorbed by television and SMS and.
Well, you know what it is. I think Jack Kerouac has said this beautifully.
Right?
Walking on water wasn't made in one day.
Yeah.
We're out of time. I would like to end up with the poem "The Demon."
Okay.
Okay.